podcast contain graphic language. What's going on out there, MGTOW? What's going on out there on the manosphere? What's going on out there, CockTube and X and all that kinds of good stuff like that? Excuse me. Hey, this is your first time on the podcast. Well, guess what? It's a motherfucking shit show. I'm right here in the Pacific Northwest, just like podcasting it up all across the world, from Australia, New Zealand, the UK, South America, Canada, you name it. I'm out here, expressing myself and stuff like that. So, no further ado, I'm just waiting to see who's out there tonight. It takes like a minute to, how these algorithm works and stuff like that. So no further ado, let me do this thing here. And let's start with the intro, for heaven's sake. Here we go. Oh, my apologies. Just one man band. Well, it's just one man band. What? Just one man band. Hold on. Let's start with the intro. And let's start kicking your ass and taking names. What's going on, Richard?
Because I respect Gaza America. I do. Oh, he's simping for some pussy, bitches. I'll be a simp all day. Fuck you.
What's going on, gentlemen? Write comments. Do all kinds of good shit. We are live streaming it up, baby. That's how it goes.
Because I respect Gaza America.
Alright, so here we go. Oh, the heater. Just bear with me. It's 32 degrees out here in the Pacific Northwest. It's fucking freezing and stuff like that. The heater kicked in and stuff like that. So if you hear a background noise, is because of the heater. So just bear with me. Just bear with me, gentlemen. Let me put this shit here. There we go. All right. My apologies. You know how it is. Things like pop up anywhere and stuff like that. The temperature low and stuff like that. You know how it is. So I'm gonna put these in perspective very briefly out here, right? And when I say briefly, I'm gonna speak my mind about the situation with Donald Trump. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like the guy. I did. And I do. But when some shit is wrong, you got to call it wrong, right? And I voted twice for him. The first time against Hillary Clinton and Kamala, right? So let's put this in perspective. But I know this shit for a fact that, he got this the son-in-law who's married to his daughter, called Kushner, right? You follow my grift? You follow my grift, right? Because if you criticize the state of Israel, you're anti-Semitic. You're anti-Semitic and shit like that. I can criticize any fucking state on the world. The Chinese not doing they doing horrible crimes out there. Right? We can criticize any state in the world, but when it comes down to the state of Israel, oh, there's no criticism here. Shut the fuck up, or you are anti-Semitic, right? Let's put this in perspective. And before I play you this soundbite, because I'm going to speak my mind, right? As soon as November 5th, after he won the election, I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? What's going to happen? What's going to implement in the state of Israel with Gaza and the neighbors around them? Jordan, Egypt, Saudi, so on and so forth. That was my question. That is my question. Right? It's been 2 years of shenanigan bullshit. Now, before I play you the clip or the soundbite, now let's put this in perspective. I pay taxes. You pay taxes. There is a lot of shenanigan and bullshit going on with my money, your money, and stuff like that, right? So, the most fortified country on earth is Israel. Okay? Let's put this in perspective. I don't have nothing against any religion, any belief, anything like that. I don't have no problem. If you want to be a shark, be a shark. If you want to be a tree hugger, be a tree hugger. Whatever float your boat. I don't give a fuck. All right? As long as you don't harm any, I'm a libertarian. As long as you don't harm anybody and stuff like that, I'm cool. I'm good. So, our money is going to one of the most fortified country on earth, because they like to claim like, October 5th or 6th or 7th and 8th is the most horrendous shit that happened on earth and stuff like that. Well, guess what, pussycat? And probably this live stream is gonna get cut off. Most likely it's gonna get cut off, so it's fine. Or not be distributed in YouTube. I get it. I understand it. Which different states give the state of Israel warning. Egypt, they're like, hey, they're plotting some stuff. They're doing this stuff. And it's well documented. It's well documented. I'm not a conspiracy theorist and shit. It's well documented what took place. And they allowed it to take place, in my point of view. Just one man talking here, one understanding, you know. After that, so, you know, I don't even know why the Prime Minister of Israel is still in power for many, many years. I don't think they claim themselves to be a democracy. I don't really think they are a democracy, because he's been out there for like fucking forever. Forever. But, hey, one man talking here, okay? All right. So, moving forward, Trump decided to put some statement out there where he sounds like a fucking retarded, to be honest. because the reason we vote for him is to make America first. That's it. We got to make ourselves first. We are fucking desperate time out here. God damn it. Shit. We got veterans sleeping on the streets. There's California burned down. There is North Carolina losing shit. There's all kinds of chaos in the United States. There's fentanyl. There's death and shit like that. And why and stuff like that. We got to worry about these folks out here, right? And I got to give them credit. With a Dutch and shit, cut all the fat and stuff like that. Great, I get it. I get it. Close the border from Canada and Mexico. I get that shit. I really do get that shit. Well, I don't get the statement out there because BB, he was in town and he put out some fucked up statement. I was like, what the this is not American first. So, just bear with me. So you don't think I'm just talking off my ass. Right? I'm driving and stuff like that. I don't have no time to do research and stuff like that. I drive, I do my thing, I pay my taxes. Everything's overpriced, so on and so forth. I listen to podcasts, I listen to this and shit like that, all kinds of stuff and shit. I do whatever I do is my own goddamn business. But I'm just making my own independent money and stuff like that. So when I heard about this shit, my antennas went, whoa, hold on. Because I saw it coming. I saw it coming. From the time he got elected. I was like, what is going to be with the situation out there between the state of Israel and Palestine and the surrounding areas? And I'm thinking to myself, that is a fucked up situation. What kind of shit he's going to implement? Or guide or not implement or whatever. To me, as a human being, knowing what's been taking place in that area for the last, give or take, 25 to 30 years, to be honest. Who's the abuser and who's not the abuser, I know this for a fact, but I'm not going to name any names. So, let's play this clip here, this soundbite. And just bear with me. So we got these two cocksuckers out there, BB and Trump. I'm going to play you a soundbite and then followed by another soundbite on the White House desk. You have to read between the lines, gentlemen. You have to read between the lines and know the history about this area. If you don't know the history after World War II, even before World War II, you have to learn the history of the Zionists. But I digress. Here's this clip here, the soundbite.
When you shop in the Safeway app,
here we
you
go.
can count on
My
us
bad,
to
my
choose fresh
bad.
produce, guaranteed.
My bad, that's happens in the live stream.
I strongly believe that the Gaza Strip, which has been a symbol of death and destruction for so many decades and so bad for the people anywhere near it, and especially those who live there, and frankly, who's been really very unlucky. It's been very unlucky. It's been an unlucky place for a long time. Being in its presence just has not been good, and it should not go through a process of rebuilding and occupation by the same people that have really stood there and fought for it and lived there and died there and lived a miserable existence there. Instead, we should go to other countries of interest with humanitarian hearts, and there are many of them that want to do this, and build various domains that will ultimately be occupied by the 1.8 million Palestinians living in Gaza, ending the death and destruction and, frankly, bad luck. This could be paid for by neighboring countries of great wealth. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12. It could be numerous sites, or it could be one large site. But the people will be able to live in comfort and peace, and we'll make sure something really spectacular is done. They're going to have peace. They're not going to be shot at and killed and destroyed like this civilization of wonderful people has had to endure. The only reason the Palestinians want to go back to Gaza is they have no alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete that's very dangerous and very precarious. They instead can occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't go back. If you go back, it's going to end up the same way it has for 100 years. I'm hopeful that this ceasefire could be the beginning of a larger and more enduring peace that will end the bloodshed and killing once and for all. With the same goal in mind, my administration has been moving quickly to restore trust in the alliance and rebuild American strength throughout the region. And we've really done that. We're a respected nation again. A lot's happened in the last couple of weeks. We are actually a very respected nation again.
Well, how about not? How about not? Let's not do this.
Good to see you all.
How about not? Let's not do this. It sounds to me, just one man speaking out here, ethnic cleansing. How can you move people who were born in that land to go to another land? Tell me. Oh, it could be beautiful. It could be this. It could be fucking rainbows and sunshines and shit. How that's no. No. How about no? How about let's not do this? Let's not do this. Let's not go in that rabbit hole. Let them figure this thing out for themselves. When I saw that, it was very disturbing because I can read between the lines. I can read between the lines. So let's play another soundbite here, so you don't think I'm fucking nuts. Just bear with me here. Where mother? Oh, so now he's in the Oval Office with a desk and stuff like that, and then he doubled down, right? So listen to this beauty.
Egypt to take Palestinians from Gaza.
Yeah, I would like to see Jordan. I'd like to see Egypt take some look. The Gaza thing has not worked. It's never worked. And I feel very differently about Gaza than a lot of people. I think they should get a good, fresh, beautiful piece of land, and we get some people to put up the money to build it and make it nice and make it habitable and enjoyable and make it a home.
They don't want to leave, though. Palestinians say they don't want to leave.
I don't know how they could want to stay. It's a demolition site. It's a pure demolition site. If we could find the right piece of land or numerous pieces of land and build them some really nice places with plenty of money in the area, that's for sure, I think that would be a lot better than going back to Gaza, which has had just decades and decades of death.
Where would those pieces of land be?
Well, they could be in Jordan, and they could be in Egypt, and they could be in other places. You could have more than two, more than one, but you could have more than two, and you'd have people living in a place that could be very beautiful and safe and nice. Gaza's been a disaster for decades.
Would the U.S. pay for that?
I don't think the UN would pay, but I think there's plenty of people that would in the area. They have a lot of money. They certainly have a lot of money. Some of the countries over there, they'd like to see it. I know that Saudi Arabia wants to see peace. I can see that. And many of the countries there, as far as I'm concerned, they all want peace. I think, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I think Iran would like to see peace too. They've had enough. Don't you think they've had enough?
But the leaders of Egypt and Jordan have said bluntly they have no interest in doing this.
Well, they may have said that, but a lot of people said things to me. They said they wouldn't take anybody back in Venezuela, and right now they're flying them right back into Venezuela. And a lot of people, and they're doing the right thing in Venezuela. The Panama Canal is an active discussion right now. They said things about that.
Anyways, the linkage between the United States and the Western Hemisphere, between Venezuela, Mexico, Canada, that's a whole different thing. Okay, I get the notion, but when you go out there, that's a whole different beast you're dealing with, right? It's gonna be a beautiful real estate and stuff like that and shit, and it's utter bullshit. It's utter bullshit. If you don't call that bullshit what it is horseshit. Oh, they got plenty of money out there. Yes, they got plenty of money out there and stuff like that. The Jordans don't want them. The Egyptians don't want them. And that's their home. And I can smell the bullshit from November 5th. Right? They flattened their fucking place down. Children, babies, men, women being killed by multiple bombs and shit. And now they're talking about Gaza. They're going to rebuild Gaza. How about not? How about let's not get involved in this shit? Let them figure out what's suitable for them. When the statement came up, I was like very confused. Like, what? the fuck he was thinking? He was talking about the Arabic Riviera and shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you like nuts? Because this shit don't make any fucking sense. Or the statement. Maybe, you know, I got to give him credit. I got to give Donald Trump credit. He's a stroller. He likes to stroll people. Yeah. I've been watching this fella for years. I've been doing his psychological analysis for years. And he like Elon Musk. He likes to troll. The trollers. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope he's not serious about this statement that he made out there. I hope not. You know, because he knows that we hurting out here in the United States. So we shouldn't have any business trying to build Gaza or whatever, you know. Good luck in that shit. Trust me, good luck in that shit. Good luck. But with the statement, because I got to be fair, right? I got to be fair, man. I don't hate the guy, anything like that. But, and of course, he had BB right next to him when he make the first sound bite. And, you know, and they got these treaty with the state of Israel and stuff like that and whatnot. I don't want to get too much into details because I know the history about this shit before World War II happened. I know this for facts, right? I know this for fact. How the state of Israel became a state after World War II and before that. But if you name that stuff, if you call this shit, they call you a council name, they call you that, and you be silenced, you need to shut the fuck up and stuff like that. Well, you know. And this platform, I can do that. I'll shut the fuck up. But I know the history about it. I know it. I know how to read and stuff like that. You know? But it's the notion that you're going to displace people and put them in different states. And it's fucking asinine. It's retarded. It is. I was like, I can't. You know, he say crazy shit all the time. I know this man, since he's been on the podium for years, and he talk a lot of shit. He does, and he likes to trolls and stuff. But this one's like, are you fucking serious? And the problem is with me, when it comes down with him in this area in Israel, that I take this guy serious because he moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. So I take him very seriously. I really do. I like a heart attack. Like a heart attack. So I don't think the American people are going to go with this bullshit. I don't think so, because we are fed up. We are fed up individuals out here. And I can care less. You know, I can give a fuck what's going on out there in Ukraine and Russia. I don't give a fuck what's going on out there on Israel and Gaza and Iran and all this horse shit, Iraq and shit. You know what I care about? Not paying for it. We broke as a nation. I don't want to pay for shit unless it's locally. And good luck in that shit. I don't want to pay nothing. Nothing that got to do with war. Nothing got to do with anything. Nothing. Take my tax money and put it in. And I've been like this for years. I'm a libertarian. I am a libertarian. Taxation is theft. It's theft. This country, it was built because of taxation. Some way, somehow, in the last century or two, we lost our foundation. They tax the shit out of you, dude. So I don't want my tax money to go anywhere. Matter of fact, I'm happy if they don't take any taxes from me. So, we're going to the point with this, the president and whatever his son-in-law fed some shit on his ear. Kushner. This is a great idea, and you see all these folks out there who support the state of Israel. Oh, that is great. It is so great. It is that is the solution. Trump came out with a solution. Yes, flatten it out, take everybody out, and build hotels and shit. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because once you take those people back, they're never going to go back to the homeland. So I don't think so, pussycat. Rethink your ideology, whatever the fuck they were going in the White House when he come out. Well, BB's in town. So I guess he was fitting shit to BB. I guess. But I don't trust no motherfuckers, man. I don't trust the Chinese. I don't trust the Russians. I don't trust the Saudis. I don't trust I don't trust my own government. I don't trust nobody. Because they're all full of shit. They're all full of shit. All they want to do is cash in. While they cash in, they fucking your ass. That's it, gentlemen. That's it. Your asshole is for sale. It's unbelievable. Crazy fucking statement. I was like, dude, you was doing so good. You was doing so good. Venezuela said, yes, we're going to take these motherfuckers. Mexico, yes, you do. Canada said, yes, we're going to do this. And then he went out there and went retarded. He just went out there for no reason. I don't know why he went to the Middle East and talked shit about the Middle East. Well, we don't give a fuck about the Middle East. We don't give a fuck. Talk to the veterans who spent out there in the Middle East like my dad. In Iraq, Afghanistan, and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Their family don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck them. How about, like I said previously, hey, there was a fucked up fire in California. How about let's go help these folks out who lost their whose homes were flattened, not by bombs but by natural causes. How about that? Let's rebuild that. Not rebuild some hotel shit out there in Gaza. No. How about these United States citizens? They lost their home. They lost their family. They lost this. Same thing with North Carolina. Same thing with this. And let's not fuck them over. Let's not fuck them over. Because they lost a lot of shit. After they lose a lot of shit on a really good real estate property and stuff like that, they want to fuck them. They want to fuck them. They're trying to buy their land. They're trying to do all kinds of shenanigans, all kinds of bullshit. Sell this, buy this, here we're going to go. No. How about they help them? Same thing with Maui. How about let's help them? The same land they had it and rebuild it. Like nothing happened. No. Oh, no. Fuck that shit. No. We're going to build shit out there in Gaza. Go fuck off. Go fuck off. Literally. Go fuck off. Because I don't mind paying my taxes to rebuild out there in LA, those houses. Or in Maui. Or whatever, in North Carolina. What the fuck my tax? I don't even know what my tax paying money's going out there on the state of Israel, which is like $6 billion a year. For what? If they cannot prevent what took place on October 6th, so my tax money is worthless. Fucking worthless. It did not could prevent what Hamas did on October, whatever the fuck the date is. My tax money is worthless. So what the fuck? What the fuck? You let me know. Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? No, I'm not wrong, man. I am not wrong. I'm rational. Since Donald Trump want to bring rational thinking, right? I'm rational. I'm rational. How that took place on October 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. One of the most fortified country in the world with drones and shit like that. Tell me, You tell me. They come out there in motorcycles and not even airplanes, kayak and shit. Not kayak, those things or whatever. I saw the videos and shit. And I'm thinking, how this shit's possible? How this shit's possible? To put this in perspective, after the event took place, I'm listening to a podcast. And this lady, who's been I think she put her, there was they interview her. And it did bother her mind. Because she's an Israeli soldier. And she dealt with the border out there in Gaza and stuff like that. And she told a story like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, we can see a cat going through the fence. We can see everything. And she said to herself and to the audience and the podcast, I don't know how this took place. Now with the internet and stuff like that. And I say thank you. Because out there, in Israel, men and women have to serve, and stuff like that. Unless you're Orthodox Jews. They have to serve. They have to go out there 1 year. Minimum 1 year or 2 years. They have to serve. And she served 20 years. So she's a veteran. And when a veteran tell you something like these don't make sense, what took place in that day, guess what? It didn't make any fucking sense. So how about not and say we did or we tried? Let's worry about right here what's going on in this country. Right? Let's take care of each other. And deal with our own fucking problems. Because we have a lot of fucking problems here. We do. We have a lot of fucking problems in this country, dude. Sometimes I realize that, and I come to my conclusion when I see these imagery and stuff like that, whatever, right? And I wonder, what the fuck the world think about United States? How crazy and nuts we are. Because there's a lot of fucking countries, they don't accept nonsense and bullshit. They don't, but we do. And they probably think, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, like, if you think about it, right? If you think, let's be rational, right? I'm going a little bit off the subject, but let's be rational thinking. What do you think those, like, Saudi countries looking at these transgendering and all this shit and all these LGBT and stuff like that? A lot of Latin countries, they look at this shit like, oh, what the fuck is going on out there in the United States? And you look at and I think to myself, I'm like, the world think of us like a fucking shit show. Literally like a fucking shit show. You see motherfuckers out there in airplane fighting midair and stuff like that, where people act civilized in different parts of the world. They'll probably look at these videos on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and whatever that people watch videos. They look at the United States from abroad and it's like, what the fuck is this shit hole is all about? How about not? I don't want to be there, but we're here. We're American citizens, so this is the hand that we dealt with. Well, I went over time tonight. If you miss the podcast, excuse me, man. It's been like really fucking busy week for me, man. You can always hit back from the beginning and get a little thumbs up, thumbs down, write comment and stuff like that. Whatever you like to do or not do is irrelevant to me. What is relevant to me that I'm able to express myself in this platform, That's it. Just practicing my First Amendment right. Just simple as that. Today I was watching different, listening, because I don't watch shit. I'm just listening to different things because I'm busy working and stuff like that. And quote unquote these conservative outlets out there from different opinion, because I listen to everything, right? I'm not a leftist or right or whatever, right? I'm just like a independent thinker and libertarian. That's my political view regarding to this matter. So any matter, when it comes down to it. I do believe in capitalism, I'm not a commie, I'm not a socialist. I do believe in the free market. Let the free market goes. It goes down, up, down, sideways, whatever the fuck it is. That's what the market talk about. The rest is bullshit. But I forgot my collective thought. Just bear with me, because it's been a long week and stuff like that. And the good thing about providing a podcast, that some people can correlate and some people can discard it, and some people is like, oh, this guy, he sounds like a fucking idiot. And I'm good with that, I'm good. I'm fine with it. But I do have an understanding how the world works or not work. Because I got common sense and intuition. Oh, there goes my car. The alarm's going off. What the fuck is going on out there? Who knows? I'm just smoking a bowl of weed before I call it the end of the day and stuff like that. Well, gentlemen, God damn it, that is so annoying. Hold on, shit. Dude, when you live in a fucking city, man, you got to have alarm, you got to have guns, you have to have all kinds of shit. You gotta be paranoid all the goddamn time because people will steal your shit on a dime. You got to be prepared for everything. But I digress. My apologies. That's, you know what? That's the beauty about fucking live stream. It's real shit. It's reality out here. Well, gentlemen, like I always say, peace, state MGTOW. I will catch you next podcast, live stream, or video. Let the universe be with you. I'm out.